'Tis I. If someone were to ask you, is your religion true? Would you answer with a confident yes or no? This shouldn't be a sensitive issue, should it? If you are uncertain, could you change your beliefs without any significant consequences? Are your reasons, particularly those unique to you, sufficient evidence to sustain your faith? Why hold a belief at all if you are unwilling to stand firmly behind it? To remain open to the possibility that your beliefs could be wrong and yet still adhere to them indicates a lack of intellectual rigor. Won't you agree?
What makes a religious group, let's put it that way, let's just say the correct religious group? Well, again, like I said, religion is a formation of mankind. So let's say what makes the family of faith the right family of faith. And I'm going to use a prop for you. Let me use a prop for you as I answer your question. I'm reaching in my wallet here, and let's take what you see here is a British pound, 5 British pounds. If I were to take my time with this British pound and study all the watermarks that are on it, right? So we have the British pound, we study all the watermarks that are on it, we study this US dollar. You study all the watermarks that are on it. These are original bills of the American currency or the British currency. In order for you to identify whether the body of faith is a true body of faith, you have to study the Bible itself. You have to understand the watermarks that are in the Bible itself. You have to study prayerfully with inspiration of the Holy Spirit to understand what God is teaching. Only then you can go out and see or identify which body of faith aligns with the watermarks that you see. Without that, you could get misled into any group of people that call themselves a body of faith. One of the reasons why there's so much confusion in the Christian church today, including other sects like the Muslims and Jewish bodies of faith, is because people just sit there and take in or swallow what the preacher says to them, what somebody else tells them. What about what have you read? What have you come to understand? Just like you are doing, Tim, that you read and you ask questions. How many of us are in a position where we ask questions based off what we have read? Most people don't read. They just take what they hear from somebody and they take that as doctrine. That's where religion comes in. That's where we go wrong. And that's why we have so many denominations. That's why we have different sects in the Muslim and the Jewish bodies of faith. Now, whether I am in the right body of faith, in the right denomination, that's not for me to answer. That's for God to answer. Only God Himself can answer that. But what I will say is, based off my study, my understanding, and my relationship with God, the body of faith I fellowship with is the closest aligned. I've found that to be the closest aligned to what the Bible teaches.